Hey guys, it's Tracy here with Coordinations Color Core Cardstock. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can emboss with your dies. Instead of cutting, you get to emboss with them. So first, I chose my die. This is the Woven Circle die from Memory Box. Just going to open that up. And then I have a piece of 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches navy blue Coordinations cardstock. Okay, so there's my die. And then I'm just going to get my Cuddle Bug. Set it right up there. Alright, so our plate sandwich in the Cuddle Bug is the A plate and then the B plate. And then I'm going to determine where I want my die to emboss. So I'm just going to set it on there. And then a little piece of tape. You can use washi tape so that it doesn't stick to it. I'm going to tape that down. And then I'm going to turn it upside down so that my die is facing up with my paper. And then I have this rubber mat. This is from Cuddle Bug. This is what you want to use for embossing. And you put that right on top. And then you put your B plate over. Should have put this the other way. And then you just run it right through your Cuddle Bug. That down. Alright, and then we can take this off. I can get it here without ripping my paper. Alright, and there is our embossed piece. You can see that. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it over and actually use the back side of it. And I'm going to take my sand it gadget here and just sand over that. And then I'll take the good old dust buddy here and wipe that off. Alright, and then you can see how that really shows through there with the sanding. Okay, so that's the back of it. And next I have my stamp set that I'm going to be using. This is from the Alleyway Stamps. And I already stamped my image on a piece of the 110-pound white Coordinations cardstock. It works wonderful for stamping. And then I'm going to take my Copic markers. I have Y11, Y13, and Y15. And then I'm just going to color this guy in. I'm starting with the lightest color and coloring the whole thing in. And when you color, you want to do it in a circular motion. Okay, and then I'm going to go with my Y13 and just kind of go along and wherever you want your darker areas to be. Okay, and then go back in with your Y11 and just blend those two colors together. And you can do as much or as little shading as you want on your images. Okay, and then I'm going to take the Y15 and just color in the nose. And the little pom-poms on his head. Okay, and now I can go ahead and just fussy cut this out, and I'll do that quick and I'll be right back. Alright, so I fussy cut this little guy out, and then I decided I wanted to cut this down a little bit, so I just trimmed it down. And I'm going to use this piece of, it's the Spotted Jillian, I believe, or Tilly. I think it's a Spotted Tilly dot. And that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So I'm just going to sand over those embossed areas. Alright, and just clean that up with your dust buddy. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down. I had to find my Xyron here. Okay, and I'm going to do it kind of towards the bottom, but kind of towards the middle. Oh, and before I glue that down, I'm going to round the corners 1/4 of an inch. Okay, and just adhere that into place. And then I'm going to round the corners of the yellow piece as well. Okay, and then I cut this speech bubble from a memory box die as well. And that is from the Coordinations 110-pound cardstock. And I'm going to use the stamp with some Tuxedo Black Memento ink. Just stamp that right on there. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to adhere my yellow piece onto a white A2 size card base. And I just took a sheet of 12 by 12 paper and cut that down to size. Excuse me. The size is 11 inches by 4 1/4 inches, in case you were wondering. Okay, now I need to adhere this little guy down. So I have some Tombow 3D foam tabs here. And as you can tell, I already had stamped an image on the back of that, but it doesn't even show through, which is the nice part about that paper. It's so thick that you could stamp it on both sides if you made a mistake. And adhere him to the middle of the circle, and then I have my speech bubble as well, and I'm going to pop that up. Alright, if I can get those little guys off. Okay, there we go. Alright, and there's our finished card, embossing with our dies. Thanks for watching. Bye.